So at Manor ISD, we believe in ensuring that everybody's got a voice. We need a pathway forward for every child. And so that means whether you're on your way to a full ride to an Ivy League school, all the way down to a student who has a pretty profound disability, every child can have a pathway forward past high school that will get them the job skills to get a measure of independence.
Manor was a kind of a unique opportunity for HPM. Their situation was they encountered quite a bit of leadership turnover within the district. They approved the largest bond for Manor community several years ago, and shortly after approving the bond program, they also encountered the start of the COVID pandemic. And so our challenge there coming on board was an approved bond program with several projects that were publicly desirable, but unfortunately there was a pause in the advancement of any of that work. Once we came on board, our initial task was really to kind of take a full assessment of everything that had been approved, really understand the dynamics of what was going on with the COVID pandemic, how that had applied to cost inflation, escalation, and then really help the district understand the impacts of taking nearly a 2-year pause and then coming back and restarting their program and project as we went forward.
So when districts engage in bond projects or a large-scale building, such as the 2019 bond project here in Manor ISD, you have one of two choices. Either you have to go out and hire a whole staff to be able to oversee the general contractors and the architecture work to ensure best value is coming into your taxpayers, or you can contract with a company like HPM that can do that work for you. And one of the values of going out to a company like HPM is they already have the experience and the skill set you want already ready-made. I'm an educator, I am not a builder. And so for me to think that I'm going to be able to oversee a general contractor, I think is a little foolhardy, which is why we can rely on a company and a good partner like an HPM.
With the bond, it has been a great experience because that is our community helping and giving back to their community. They're giving back to their children, their grandchildren. And when we have everything that we need in a school setting to where we can support students educationally, but also socially and emotionally, it just helps us as a community to know that we feel safe outside of the schoolhouse also. It is not just where we are in the building, but it's at home, it's in our grocery stores, and it's the world we live in.
Communities should come behind bonds for the same reason that I come to work every day. These kids are our future. We are preparing the workers of tomorrow. We're preparing the voters of tomorrow. We're preparing the people who are going to be in leadership and government for tomorrow. And by giving them the sense that we care about them and we want to invest in them now, they're able to see that their efforts to become college, career, military ready are a very high priority.
So I think our lasting impact with Manor is really helping them understand that they are a growing, vibrant community that is poised for exponential growth over the next 5 to 10 years. Every good plan is as good as you continually to maintain and update it. I think the intentionality of staying on top of that, working collaboratively, having a repeat, regular interface with our clients, with our communities, with our contractors, with our design partners, really making sure that as risk presented itself, as challenges came about, we looked back at the plan. We looked at how it needed to adjust to adapt to the environment that it was presenting itself. And then we made course corrections and we moved forward.